A very good day from myself, Devon Govender, and welcome to Speed Down Under. This is KZN's premier harness racing selection show, and it's proudly brought to you by Gallop TV. Of course, as usual, we are covering the race meeting that takes place this Friday, the 7th of Feb, from Western Australia at the headquarters, Gloucester Park, and we do have a nice jackpot lined up for you, as well as a best bet. I'm joined on the line by trainer-driver Aldo Cortopasi, who's also a driving master in Perth in Western Australia, and he's going to give us his expert analysis on the card, and hopefully we can find those winners. Good day to you, Aldo. How are you doing?
I'm going very well, thanks, Devon.
That's good. All good back in Perth. Horses going well?
Yeah, no, all good back here, thanks.
Very good. Yeah, thanks for joining us on the show early. The show is recorded earlier than usual due to local race meeting taking place this week in KwaZulu-Natal.
Yeah, no, anytime we can help out, more than happy. So, yeah, happy to fit in, so it's good.
Just to let the punters know and the racing fans know that the show is recorded early, so take note of those scratchings as well as betting updates. So we're going to get straight into the action here, and we do have a jackpot lined up for you as well as a best bet. Just to remind the viewers, due to some technical difficulties, we were unable to cover last week's race meeting, but Aldo did send through his selections. The selections seem to be doing very well, Aldo, specifically the best bets.
Yeah, no, we're getting it pretty close, which is good, and hopefully the punters are benefiting from a little bit of our experience over here.
Well, hopefully we can come back with a bang this Friday, the 7th of Feb at Gloucester Park. That slide is going to come up on screen. We're going to kick off with the first leg of the jackpot, where Aldo has got 4 numbers there, numbers 2, 10, 1 and 5. And we'll start with the source number 2, Cease to React, with the Gary Hall Jr. in the driver's seat from Barrier Gate 2, Aldo.
It looks a very hard race. Most of these horses have never started in a race yet, so just going on a little bit of race form and trial form. I think he'll be at the gate, probably find the front and give himself every chance. Hence why I've gone the 1 and the 10 in the placings as well. I just think that it's a very hard race to pick. Most horses haven't even had a race start yet, so anything can really happen. So feel free, if anyone likes anything, throw them in for sure.
There you heard it from Aldo. It's not an easy race, the opening leg of the jackpot, which is the Western Crown 2-year-old Colts and Geldings MS Pace. It's over 1,730 meters, and our numbers are 2, 10, 1 and 5. And if you'd like to add anything else, you can do that. Moving on to the second leg of the jackpot, which is race number 6 on the card. It's the Western Crown 2-year-old Fillies MS Pace, and it's over 1,730 meters. Just the 3 numbers here in the jackpot, numbers 1, 7 and 10. And you've gone with number 1, Little China Girl, Aldo.
Yeah, very impressive with the debut. And very impressive all through her trials. Got the gate speed, will burn them off the arm, and I think that's the last I'll see of her, to be honest. But you know, they're babies and things can change. So just threw a couple of other roughies in there just in case she's not on her game. But I think she'll be very hard to beat.
Plenty of confidence coming through there for number 1, that is Little China Girl, which is trained by Mike Reed and will be driven by Shannon Savalko from Barrier Gate 1. And Aldo is very confident, but we have backed it up with the numbers 7 and 10 because this is a 2-year-old contest. So there are many horses that will make a lot of improvement here, but we're quite confident with number 1, Little China Girl. Moving on to the next leg of the jackpot, which is race number 7 on the card. It's the Belly Up MS Pace over 1,730 meters, and we've got numbers 7, 8 and 5, with the first selection being number 7, with Jocelyn Young being the trainer there. This horse is holding some solid form.
Yeah, all these horses are sort of holding solid form. Can't really pick one over the other, so you know, there's going to be a bit of value whoever wins this race. But I think they're the quality 3 in the race, and they'll be fighting out the finish at some stage.
We've gone with the quality there in the third leg of the jackpot. You heard it from Aldo, numbers 7, 8 and 5. Just the three numbers. All these horses are in decent form, and we're hoping that one of them can arrive and will provide some good value there for the jackpot. Moving on to the last leg of the jackpot, which is race number 8 on the card, and this race is over 2,130 meters. Aldo has gone with numbers 8, 7 and 6. We'll start off with number 8, our old friend Wave Rider, who has done us plenty of favors in the past, and this horse is another one that's been very consistent.
Yeah, very nice horse, and looks to be a good race for him again. He's going to get a bit of a challenge from Instigator at some stage, and the Little Master. He's a great little spooper, so hence three of them are all in there. I think it's a toss-up between the three of them, to be honest, but all going very well. It's very solid form.
The three numbers we've gone with there, numbers 8, 7 and 6, and number 8, Wave Rider, has formed part of the best bet on the show in the past and has done us plenty of favors at big odds. We have been following this horse, so throw this into everything, and if you're looking to play those exactors, you could probably box numbers 8, 7 and 6, and you could be in line for a decent profit. We'll recap the numbers at the end of the show, but we're going to move on to race number 9, because that's where the best bet comes up in the form of number 4. Aldo has selected number 4 in race 9 as the best bet from the Greg and Sky Bondyard, with Denny Roberts in the driver's seat, and its captains have time.
Very strong stable. They're going really well. Denny's in form. Stable's in form. I just think this horse will roll forward and be too good for them, really. He's an up-and-coming horse, and I think this looks like a great race for him.
I've had a good look at some of those reruns of number 4. Captains Have Time. Very, very impressive, and it's a confident best bet there from Aldo, so hopefully we could point you in the right direction there. I can't give you any anti-post odds at the moment. Like I said, the show is recorded early, but we will give you an update on the tote come Friday. So let's recap those jackpot numbers very quickly. We're going to start with the first leg, 2, 10, 1 and 5, by numbers 1, 7 and 10, by numbers 7, 8 and 5, by numbers 8, 7 and 6. And our first selection in the last leg of the jackpot is number 8, Wave Rider, who has been good to us in the past. And this is going to cost you 108 Rand. The best bet comes up in race number 9. Aldo always saves the best for last. It is number 4, Captains Have Time, who has been really impressive in those reruns and looks like a nice up-and-coming horse in race number 9. Aldo, thanks very much for your time and contribution. As always, hopefully we can make a big comeback this Friday.
My pleasure, and good punting, everyone.
Thanks to trainer-driver Aldo Kodopasi there for providing us with his selections and previews for the race meeting this Friday, the 7th of Feb. Get onto that jackpot and best bet, because we're quite confident.